previously, or whether it is going on, or whether it will be done in the future. मीन्स टेंसेस से हमको ये पता पड़ता है कि जो भी एक्शन चल रहा है सेंटेंस में वो हो चुका है या होने वाला है या अभी हो रहा है. सो टेंसेस आर टाइम. एंड अब जैसे टेंसेस हमको एक्शन के बारे में बताते हैं, दे टेल्स अस अबाउट द एक्शन. वो हमको डिस्क्राइब करते हैं एक्शन दैट व्हेन इट इज डन. सो वी कैन से टाइम प्लस एक्शन आर टेंसेस. टाइम plus action is equal to tenses. Now, if we take time, तो time के basis पे then tenses are divided into 3 types. That is past tense, present tense and future tense. So on basis of time, tenses are divided past. Past means whatever work is done already, and present means whatever work is going on at the time we are speaking. Future means whatever work will be done in future. So means अगर हम time के basis पे ले, then tenses are divided into 3 types. Means past tense, present tense and future tense. Now moving ahead, on the basis of action, they are ahead divided into 4 more types. That is simple past tense, past perfect tense, past continuous tense, past perfect continuous tense. Means again if we will take action, मतलब अगर हम काम के basis पे अगर हम we are dividing tenses, then they are divided further more types. Same thing goes with the simple present tense, present perfect tense, present continuous tense and present perfect continuous tense. Same thing with future also. Means total in all we are having 12 types of tenses. But today in this lecture we will have only simple tenses of all the 3 types. Simple past tense, simple future tense and simple perfect tense. Present tense. Means all the 3 types we will have in this lecture. So we will start with the simple tenses. But before moving ahead to the tenses start करने से पहले I want to show you one thing. Now whatever subject is there, sentence is there, whatever sentence is there, तो sentence का structure क्या होता है? किन चीजों से sentence बनता है? We can say sentence forms subject plus verb plus object. Means कोई भी sentence का आप structure देखो, it अगर वो sentence में in that sentence if these 3 things are not there, then that sentence would be incomplete. Means to complete the sentence, these 3 things should be there in the sentence. Subject means जिसके बारे में sentence में बात चल रही है. Verb, whatever action is going on in the sentence. Object means जिस चीज के बारे में हम बात कर रहे हैं. Means subject जिस चीज के बारे में बात कर रहा है, that is called object. Now subject, verb. In tenses verb is most important because उससे ही हमको पता पड़ेगा that whatever tense is there, means whatever tense is there, we will identify that tense on basis of verb, or we can change that tense if we are changing the verb. Means verb is most important thing. Means action, whichever action is there in the sentence, that is a most important thing in the sentence. So we have to identify what verb is there in the sentence. Now verb totally depends upon the subject. When the subject mainly are 3 types: first person, second person and third person, and again singular and plural. If subject is first person means I, we will use I for singular form. Plural we will use we. Second person you for singular person and you for plural person. Now here you can see in both singular and plural you is used. So this you we can say it is used for one person and this is you is used any other name we can say. And plural form they. Means to know tenses, to change the tenses, to identify tenses, you have to remember this thing. This thing is very important, so remember this thing or note it down in your book. Now let's start with the simple present tense. Now in simple present tense, what does simple present tense mean? Simple present tense means the action which is going on at the time of speaking. मतलब जब हम बोल रहे हैं, at that time whatever action is going on, that is called simple present tense. Means it is used to describe the action at the moment. Means at the present moment. Example: I go to school. He goes to school. Means these are the example of simple present tense. Now, first I will show you what the structure of simple present tense is. Means how it is formed. Subject plus verb or es or s. Means subject plus verb es or s. Means अगर it totally depends upon the subject, whether we have to add es or s to the verb or whether we have to take the verb as it is. Like in examples you can see, in this verb I haven't add es, but in this verb I have add es. So what is the reason of that? You can see from here, in this verb I have taken this verb as it is. I have added es to the verb. So why I have added? I have shown you first person and second person, third person table. So this depends upon that. Whenever subject is I, you, we or they. Means here you can see first person singular, second person singular, first person plural. This is second person plural and third person plural. So what we will do, we will take the verb as it is. हम verb को वहाँ पर as it is ही लेंगे plus object. But when it comes to the third person singular, like he, she, it, or any name we can say. So what it will be? We will add es or s to the verb. Clear? Now when the third person singular is there, remember it in a simple manner. Whenever third person singular is there, we will add s or es to the verb, and whenever third person singular is not there, we will take the verb as it is. Let's see it in an example. I play football. Here I can say he plays football. I play football, you play football, we play football, they play football. Whenever third person singular is not there, we will take the verb as it is. Whenever third person singular is there, we will add s or es according to the spelling. अब कहाँ पे s लगाना है? When we have to add es or s, that totally depends upon the spelling of the verb. So we will add, when the third person singular is there, we will add s or es to the verb. Now this you can see, this is a positive sentence, but sentence can also be negative. So when it is a negative sentence, the structure slightly changes. यहाँ पे जो structure है, यहाँ पे जो sentence का rule है present tense का, वो slightly यहाँ पर change हो जाता है. What it becomes? Now what it becomes when there is third person there is not third person singular and we are making a negative sentence, so we will add do not plus verb plus object. And when there is third person singular, we will add does not plus verb plus object. Now here you can see, जब हम सिंपल पॉजिटिव वाला सेंटेंस बना रहे थे, वी हैव एडेड es टू द सेंटेंस. जब थर्ड पर्सन सिंगुलर चल रहा था तो हम यहाँ पे क्या कर रहे थे, वी हैव एडेड s और es टू द सेंटेंस. बट व्हेन इट इज a negative sentence, so here you can see we don't have to add s or es to the sentence. Let's have one example. You do not play football. She does not play football. Now here what change is there, what we have to do, यहाँ पे हमको verb को change नहीं करना है. We have to add the helping verb. Do not, when there is no third person singular, means before the verb we will add do not, and when there is third person singular we will add does not before the verb, so it will become our negative sentence. Now when it comes to the question sentence, there are question sentences also, so means वो sentences जिसमें question पूछा गया है, so what will be their structure? So let's have that example also. Now when the question sentence is there, this is of negative sentences, we can say. Negative, and this will be of questions. In question sentences, when I, you, we and they are there, means when third person singular is not there, we will add, इन यहाँ पे subject के पहले हम do add करेंगे. Do plus subject plus verb plus object. Let's have one small example. Do we go to school? And question mark at the end. Now here you can see we is a subject, so before we I have added do, and go is a verb over here. So do we go to school means question sentences we have to add do before the subject. Now when it comes to the third person singular, he, she, it, or any name we can say, right? So what will be the structure? We will add does before the subject. Subject plus verb plus object. Sentence will remain same. Subject plus verb plus object. यहाँ change क्या होगा? We will add does before the subject. Let's have one example. Does she go to school? And question mark. Now, what is the difference? When third person singular is not there, we will add do before the subject, and when third person singular is there, we will add does before the subject. Now we have seen positive sentence, negative sentences and question in simple present tense. Now let's start with the simple past.